Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 25 of my Super Teens Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And this is the portal that I'm going to have Edward try and go through. And I actually noticed that Nora going to that garden area, that wasn't considered off the path, which I was pretty sure that was supposed to because it's not really on the path to the temple. But anyways, it wasn't. So she doesn't have that done. And we're just going to leave it at that because I want him to take a chance at getting the possible treasure when we go through. Okay, so we have this pop-up. I'm going to say lowers emotional control because now that they're teens, I find that pretty easy to work on. We'll work on it another time. And let's make sure we have that up. But maybe what we'll do is we'll go to her and try, and these have all reset again with us traveling, to have her play with emotion. And we'll go back to Edward and his skills and hit play. So, though he's going to take a little bit of time to get through this. So I'll see whether or not we got any other pop-ups like that we got, and see how it goes. Here's our pop-up, and luckily we have maxed our gardening skill, and we have a plasma bat bait. So we have carnivorous vines. A glint catches Edward's eye, and he spies something shiny in the middle of a patch of vines. As he approaches, he notices that the vines seem to move menacingly, and that a torn old boot sits among them. Is it evidence of another traveler who wasn't so lucky? Should Edward attempt to retrieve the shiny object or leave the hostile plants alone? We're going to retrieve the treasure with our gardening skill. We're not going to use the plasma bat bait, and hopefully it works out since he's maxed his skill. Edward has heard rumors of Sim eating plants, but has never seen one in real life. According to his horticultural knowledge, the plant stuns the victim using a poison gas released from the tip of the vines. Edward carefully avoids the dangerous area of the plant, and the treasure is his. So let's hope it's actually a treasure and not like just a crystal or something like that. And we'll go back. Yay! It said looks, unless we already had one, I can't remember. I don't see anything. Let's see his inventory. Yeah, we did. We got a skull. You can tell by the little star. And don't play that. I didn't ask you to play that. And since we're here, we're going to take a chance. We're going to open this treasure chest. Luckily, it did cancel. I was having a problem the other day where it wasn't canceling when I tell them to stop. And he got simoleons and adventure gear. And we have another holiday. But no, no relic. I think Edward? Declan. Declan, actually, I don't have him on there. But I had looked, and he needs to establish some excavation sites. So we're going to have him come here and establish that site. And here is the fishing. I don't know how long we're actually going to do this fishing because we really want to go to the treasure, to the temple. And we could always, if we have some time, come back here and do some more fishing, or possibly even extend our vacation a little bit because of this. So she needs to catch fish with a bait. So we're going to use a bait. We'll use an apple because we have lots of those. Of course, Abigail has actually finished all of this. So Abigail, why don't you actually try and do this uncovering an artifact from a dirt clump? And Edward, while we're here, so you got part of that done, why don't we check where you are on the fishing aspiration? Just temporarily while we're kind of waiting. I guess in some ways there's no point waiting for people to come over here. He didn't take long because he can fly. As same with he has to fish another location, so just go fishing so we can get this part done. Not that we're gonna stay here, like I said, for that long. So he got that done. So now he needs to mount her bullfish, and this is a place that we could maybe get some treasures. So we're just gonna mount these just so that we get this done. And we'll do one more. That should do it. But we're not going to be fishing for 10 hours right now. So because of this, we're gonna like take him off of this aspiration and put him back onto the Jungle Explorer. And where was his fishing skill? He has pretty high fishing skill. So he just didn't have that extra location fished at to make any progress with it. And you can see and there is our Declan. So Declan, actually, now that he's established that one site, we want to put him back over onto this Jungle Explorer because he needs to defend against 2 natural dangers. So we'll let him work on that. And Edward, I know I told you to fish. Let me find my way out of here. Here it is. It would seem to be there, but it's not. Maybe what we'll say is travel through. Okay, so now we're on the other side. But they can still do their thing and we can go back and forth. But we'll just leave them to do their thing right now, because right now we are going to come here and have him once again clear the path with his hands, and we'll put up. Oh, Grant maxed his culture, his Salvadoradian culture. I think he was my only one who hadn't maxed it, if I remember correctly. So let's come here and try and see where we get with this, which is, of course, the path to the temple. Okay, well, this is... he doesn't have high charisma. This is even worse than Nora's. So I think we're just gonna watch and enjoy, because he doesn't have the Faraday Fizz and he has low charisma. So we'll see what happens when we watch and enjoy. He continues on his track. He can't help feel sad as he wonders if there was a way to help the poor injured creature. Sorry, Edward, but maybe we need some more things, more charisma or more content in our inventory. So of course, now we're going to be going to the temple and we'll get a pop-up and it'll be traveling. So I will be back when they are all on the other side. So we are here on the other side, and Edward has this cute but sad from watching the capybaras. He is a little bit hungry, and it's hot. There's a forecast for a heat wave. There is a dig pile. So Declan, we're going to push you back over onto the archaeology aspiration for now. And you will establish that excavation site. And Nora, you caught 1 fish. Actually, once you're finished with that, Declan, we'll have you establish this particular site, and then I'll have to try and pay attention and put him back over onto the other aspiration. And here is the temple. It always looks the same on the outside, but let's see what we have on the inside. We have another pool, which they seem to like to play on. Here's another one that we can do an excavation site. And this is the one where it's the party one, where there's like a bar. So you can hire staff. And there's like radios here for them to dance. And, the usual pool. And then a little dig site. And another radio, like radios galore. I like the archaeology one the best. That's my favorite. So this is handiness, and this is, I believe, if I remember correctly, archaeology. So let's see her handiness. It is 7. She's not my highest for handiness, and she's not my highest for archaeology. So much as I was going to have you examine the traps, I don't think we're going to have you examine these particular ones, because we really want someone else to do it. So, Edward, if I remember correctly, your handiness is high. So why don't you come here and examine, and we'll hit play. I think Freddie, he has to examine. Where's your archaeology? It's good, but not high enough. Why don't you just come and excavate? And you should just, I was going to have you come and excavate, but maybe go transport a light there. And do you have the barbecue in your inventory? Home and skill. I don't see it. Not in your inventory. So let me look and see who has the barbecue in their inventory. Well, I didn't even need to sort it, but I found it in Bonnie's inventory. So Nora, I would like you to place that in the world.
Scoof up.
I know you're bored for whatever reason. And then you're going to grill some breakfast scramble because everybody's a little bit hungry. I guess it would have been nice to have some like places for them to sit and a little table to put the food on. If we come back, perhaps we will do that. I'm not sure whether or not we'll come back. If we do, it'll be later for sure. And Bonnie, what is with this Sims like always wanting to swim? You may as well just dig. Do something useful. You may as well dig or excavate also. And Declan, I need to put you back over onto this nature jungle explorer so you can defend against natural. You may as well establish that site. And do you have the ability to? None of those work. Okay, I see that pop up. We're going to go special. So you can. We're going to fuse with the death relic base. I'll have to look them up afterwards. And then we'll have to put, if we have it, a gem in it, which he may not because he maybe hasn't bought any. So I might have to take a look at Edward's inventory. So none of those work. So you're going to come here and you're going to examine that. And here we'll give this refined. Maybe we won't. What is this? This is uncommon. And this is common. I'm looking to see who's not doing anything. So you may as well come and dig in case we get something good from that dig site. And dig. And then you may as well establish that as an excavation site. Well, our Edward does this examining here. And since it said none of these activate, they all are down, thumbs down, we know that it's not going to be very useful. Bonnie's level 7, yay. So let's see. Edward, we're going to go a little bit fast. Okay, did you get this? Activate. Okay, well, there's 3 thumbs down and question marks, so I think we'll go with the question mark one because it's the only one that's not a thumbs down. So let's see how we go.
Oh, yes.
And yay, we had some luck. So we're going to go down and see what are what we have to do here. Okay, now I don't remember these ones. What ones are good? What these ones need in terms of skill? I'm going to take a chance with her that she is going to examine this one. She might have the skill that's needed. Because it's not archaeology. It's not charisma, because I remember the charisma one. And this is just a decoration. So these are just 2 the same. It's the one with 3 little skeletons together. That's the handiness one. And her handiness isn't poor. It's just not as good as Edward's was. So we shall see how we go with that. What does she want? She wants to buy an easel. Well, we have easels, I'm pretty sure, at home. So I don't really know that you need to buy an easel. And but we can pin it for now. Actually, I know what I want to do is I want to look at her work schedule when she's supposed to be working right now, and she does work tomorrow. So I probably prefer for them to get through this so that we don't, so she doesn't miss another day of work because she only has 2 days vacation left. So if we were to come back, either I'd have to make another holiday. Oh, actually, I guess she's not taking a vacation day today because we have summer holiday. Okay, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what the pop-up here was. So we have 3 question marks, and I don't know what that. Okay, we're gonna take a chance and examine that one here. I'm going to pay attention this time to see if I can figure out what it was. But she didn't do very well, I have to say. She's learning. Oh, it's logic. Okay, no, you're not going to examine that. Sorry, Nora. Who has my high logic? 10. Declan, you're going to come and continue examining. And Nora, are you hungry still or did you eat? You're a little bit tired. Why don't you just come up here and excavate? Even though you're tired. And you need to go to the bathroom. And where was the food? Did Nora stick it on the ground or did she put it in her inventory? Yes, she stuck it on the ground. Okay, so who was hungry? You have to go to the bathroom so you can fertilize and you can grab a serving. And you also have to go to the bathroom. Is there another bush anywhere here? Because I don't really like them using the same bush because that's just kind of doesn't work very well. Not really seeing anything. So why don't you just eat? Grab a serving. And Declan, you're working. You're not hungry because you grabbed something to eat. You're looking after yourself. You could have also done that. You have high logic too. And Freddie, well, you really have to go to the bathroom. Maybe you are the one who needs that the most. Because you have to go. Yeah. I think we're going to cancel using the bush for you. And Freddie is the one who's going to get it. Let's see. There it is. So you're going to do the fertilizing. And Grant, luckily, they all kind of have to go to the bathroom. So I don't think we're going to get through this temple like without like a stop back at the cantina, rally the troops, and then come back. You're not hungry, so you may as well excavate. And let's check in on Declan. Oh, he's still getting there. He's slow. I should have had him fly there before I told him to do it. Can you fly there? No, you can't. You're magical. Do you not have a broom? Or maybe it's just not possible because of where it is. That's probably what it is. And he's really hungry. I know I could have them rally the troops. And I know I have a few needs potions in our inventory. And we may just use that. So let's look at consumable. So we have some spoiled baked potatoes. So you can may as well... I just got your package. Thank you so much. This is going to make the perfect door stop. So we're going to actually stop that. And you're going to eat a little bit. And then you're going to do it. Then you're going to try it. So for energy, we have liquid rush. There's nothing portable. I guess the best thing is for them to get steel bladder. They have lots of points. That's what we should be doing. We should get steel bladder for them all so that they don't have to, it'll stop them at least. And when they go to the bathroom, they won't have to do, we're going to do steel bladder. Because for traveling, that's really helpful. So I'm going to give them all steel bladder. They all have steel bladder. It won't help them when they have to go to the bathroom, but it'll at least help. None of those. Okay, so at least we know that this is... the one. So we're going to have him activate. We're going to do the tree, whatever the first one was I just said. So at least we know it's, oh no, I see a red there. So, and that's red. So what's the verdict here? What happened? He gained logic that he doesn't need because he's already maxed. And we're going to try the leaves. Yay! I can see the handle has got that like glowy color, so it's good. So good. So we have opened it and we can keep going. And that's another one of those. So we're going to have you actually establish an excavation site. So we have logic and archaeology. So it doesn't really work very well for Nora because she doesn't have the best of either of those. Her archaeology is better than her logic, but in either case, it's not really ideal for examining the traps. So I guess she's just not going to do it. And let's see, Edward, where is your logic? It's max 2. So you're going to examine. And honestly, we're just going to try and get through this quickly. So we're going to have them both examine. And I think Freddie, have you You haven't maxed your logic, even though you're the one who's supposed to max your logic. You haven't yet. And your archaeology is high, but it's only level 9. I let him go to the bathroom, and then why don't you come here and excavate? Why? And Edward, what are you doing? So you're going to stop excavating. And why are you embarrassed? Oh, social awkward comment. So let's see if we can get through this one thing and see what happens. Oh, what happened there? It brought us up there. Oh, Nora. So even though she's inside, she still got something. And I saw a negative here. So we're going to come here and we are going to, I'm thinking that's oh no, we can ask about phase. She's tense. So, what can you do to stop that tension? Why don't we let you? That's a child. That's a regular one. Why don't... Oh, wrong. It's Edward, or Grant, I should say. You can stop, and you can, head over here. You can survey for a dig pile. Or actually, don't worry about it. Just come excavate there by yourself. There you go. So you're not with your mother. So stop your tension. And you can excavate some more. And Abigail, she's in a bush. Well, whatever. Let's see how this goes. Well, I said I was going to do it, but they're way away from it. And I think, I'll get them up there and we'll see what the results are of their examining. So I'll be back when they have done examining. Well, it turned out they had actually done the examining. They just had left. So let's see. None of these. So here, if we look here, they're all thumbs down. So we know for sure that's a no. And here we have a question mark on one. And here we have all thumbs down. So we know it's this one. So we can activate that very easily. And then I noticed there's a chest here. So we're going to have him open that treasure chest and see if we find any Omniscient treasures. No guarantee that we'll get an Omniscient treasure from a treasure chest. And Freddy reached level 10 of archaeology. Yay. So that should do the trick. Since it had the whole glowy look to it. And we're going to open this chest and see what, if anything, we get. And you got something shining. You found some wondrous artifact, adventure gear, and a mystical relic. And he put it in his inventory. And it looks like we are actually finished with this particular one. We don't need to do any more exploring or anything. So maybe we will just come here. We'll open that treasure chest because they're all pretty tired. And so he got some money. And he should have, so he got the one and he got a second one. So we are done with this particular one. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave this part here. But I will probably just take them back to the cantina so they can rally the troops and get their needs up. And then we might do a little bit of fishing before we head back home. Before essentially we end this little short vacation. Or we may extend it, but still go home early so that Nora can go to work on the Saturday, which is what I would like her to do. So that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!